Hello, dear students. Welcome back to the NRS YouTube channel of Class 7 Science. Dear students, in the previous class, I was dealing with a lesson that is reproduction in plants. In the previous class, I was explaining you about the different kinds of asexual reproduction, that is by vegetative propagation, budding, fragmentation, and spore formation. Okay, so let us discuss now the second main types of reproduction, that is sexual reproduction. So as we know that flowers are the reproductive parts of a plant. Okay, so there are two important parts of the reproductive parts of the plant, so that is male and female. Okay, so the male reproductive part of the plant is stamen and the female reproductive part of the plant is pistil. Okay, so that will be shown in the diagram given in the figure 12.9. Okay, so let us see that. So look at the activity 12.4 now. Okay, so take a mustard or china rose or a petunia flower and separate its reproductive parts. Okay, so you need to take a mustard or a china rose or a petunia flower, okay, and separate its reproductive parts, okay, to study the various part of the stamen and pistil. Okay, so thereby you can study the male and female part of the flower, that is stamen and pistil. Okay, so flowers which contain either only the pistil or the only stamens are called unisexual flowers. Okay, the flowers which contain either only pistil or only the stamens are called unisexual flowers. Okay, so the flowers which contain both stamens and pistil are called bisexual flowers. The flowers which contain only pistil or only the stamen are called unisexual flowers. The flowers which contain both stamen as well as pistil, they are called bisexual flowers. Okay, for example, corn, papaya, and cucumber. So these are some of the unisexual flowers. Okay, they produce unisexual flowers, whereas the mustard, rose, and petunia have bisexual flowers. So mustard, petunia, and rose, they have a bisexual flowers. Okay, so both the male and female unisexual flowers may be present in the same plant or in different plants. Okay, so let me explain that one. See, look at the figure here that I will show you through the diagram. So this is the male part of the flower that we call it as stamen. Okay, so in stamen you will see that two important parts, okay, that I'll explain. So before that, let us remember again the flowers which contain either only pistil or only the stamen, means either male or female, anyone among those are called unisexual flowers. Okay, they are called unisexual flowers. Example, cucumber, papaya, okay, so corn, these are all unisexual flowers. The flowers which contain both female and male parts, okay, those are called bisexual flowers, means stamen as well as pistil, they are called bisexual flowers. Okay, so both the male and female unisexual flowers may be present in the same plant or in different plants. Both the male and female part of the reproductive part of the plant, okay, so they may be present in the unisexual flowers also, or they may be present in the same plant or in different plants also. Okay, so look at the here. So let us identify the anther and filament of a stamen. See, so it is very very important. There are two important parts in the stamen, that is male part of the flower. Look at the figure 12.9a. So in this is the first important part is called, that is here I am showing through the ray diagram. So that is nothing but it's a filament. So what I am showing now, this is a filament. Okay, and next one is, so what I am showing now, so this is anther. So here you can see a cap like structure, so that is called anther. Okay, so next one is, so anther and filament are the parts of the stamen, that is male part of the flower. So these anther contains, so what anther is there, no, these anther contains pollen grains. What it is contains, anther contains, that is pollen grains. Okay, what are these pollen grains? Let's see. So these pollen grains which produce male gametes. So the male gametes are produced by pollen grains, remember all of you. So these pollen grains produce male gametes. Okay, so a pistil, okay, a pistil consists of stigma, style, and ovary. So that, let us look at the figure 12.9b. So here you can see stigma, style, and ovary. See, this is stigma, cap like structure, and second part is called style, and here you can see ovary. So inside ovary you can see the ovules. Okay, yes, now you remember. So a pistil contains three important parts, that is stigma, style, and ovary. Okay, so the ovary contains one or more ovules. Inside you can see here, inside the ovary, can you see or not? So inside ovary you can see one or more ovules, structure like are there. Okay, those we call it as ovules. Ovary contains one or more ovules. The female gamete or the egg is formed is in an ovule. See, a female gamete or an egg is produced from the ovary. A female gamete is produced from ovary only. So female gamete is produced from ovary only, or egg is produced by ovary only. Remember this, all of you. Okay, that is the female reproductive part, that we call it as female gamete. So in sexual reproduction, a male and a female gamete together fuse and form a zygote. Okay, so same kind of process takes place in animals also. Okay, in the sexual reproduction, a male and a female gametes together they fuse, together they combine, and together they combine together and form a zygote, that we call it as a zygote. Okay, so this is the new individual which grows further. Okay, so dear students, in the today's class we have discussed about the male and female parts of the flower, their structures. Okay, so in the next class let us discuss about the very important part of the lesson, very important process which takes place inside the plant body, that is nothing but the pollination, which leads to the reproduction. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.